First pitch swing, and this one sent to deep right field. It's going to hit off the wall. One run's going to score. Ziener will be held up at first. There's runners at the corners, and the tying run will come up to the plate in the form of Baden Hackworth. And a moment of hesitation rounding the bag at second was the result of him being tagged out at third on a great throw from the first baseman. Swing, and there's a high fly ball, deep right field. Will it carry out of here? It sure will. Kyle Byrne, a two-run jack. And the Hoots are within one. 7-6 our score. A curveball that was left hanging by Lopez. A mistake that he is most definitely regretting right now. Byrne smokes that ball over the monster in right field. And the Hoots are within one. As this one's sent back up the middle on the run and making a diving grab is Henry Ziener. The runner is tagging. The throw goes into third. Sliding in safe. A run does score, but what a play out there in center field by Henry Ziener.
Something to keep an eye on.
1-2 pitch is sent out into shallow left field. Catch is going to be made by McCoy. Lofton is coming, charging. He slides in. Safe at the plate. Just beat it by a hair, and the Hoots are on top, 2-0. A sacrifice fly for Kyle Byrne and a productive out number 2. 6-4-3 double play his last time up. Be looking to do something a little bit more productive here. Runners going, that's Wood. Swung on a miss. The throw going down to second. Got him by a mile. Cade Wood is retired. Another caught stealing for Luke Melton, his 8th of the season in 28 attempts. For the Hoots to the River Dragon. Swinging, there's a high fly ball sent to deep left field over the head of the left fielder, and that one's going to ricochet off the top of the wall. On his way to second, they may have a play there. The tag, he got him at second base. What a dart from left field by Baden Hackworth. Another outfield assist for him, and there's 2 down here in the top of the first. The 2-2. Slow roller sent up the middle. Wood tosses on to second for 1. On to first. Double play. Inning over. Ryan Sell gets his ground ball, and he gets out of the jam. Has his sign come set from the stretch. Here's the kick, the pitch. Fastball, got him looking, strike 3, and there's 2 down here in the top half of the first. Meyer 0 for 2 on the night with a fly out to right and a ground out to second. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, that one gets through for a base hit. It's off the glove of Merrick Carter. 1 run's going to score. They hold up Lofton at third. The Hoots add on to the lead 5-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. He scored a run in the 7th inning. This one sent on the ground to Weaver. Backhands it, firing on to first, and the throw is in there in time with a stretch from Kyle Byrne, and that ends the top half of the first inning. First pitch, runners going, throwing down to second, and sliding in safely. The ball bounces off the glove of Howell. A run's going to come across to score. On his way to third is Stevens, and just like that, the Hoots have something going here. It's 4-1. Came in with an OPS of 875. He's down to his final strike. The 0-2 pitch popped up on the infield. Meyer is under it. He makes the grab, and the Hoots wrap up game 2, and they win it by a final score of 7-6. Bottom of the first set to get underway here in just a moment. We'll take you through the lineup for the Hoots as well as what the Corn Belters have out in the field. We'll start with that. Cooper?
Ryan Stevens, Henry Ziener, Baden Hackworth, your 1 through 3 for the 3rd consecutive ball game. Kyle Byrne in the cleanup spot with Bryson Lofton getting the night off. Justin Samard back in the lineup for the O'Fallon Hoots. Cade Wood, Tyler Lang, Daniel Darren, and Maury Weaver go 6, 7, 8, 9 for O'Fallon.
As we take a look through the field, Griffin Brown is in left. He'll be followed by Tarek Thompson Allen in center. In right field, it's Will Jeske. On the infield from left to right, William Flanagan, Eddie Lettamenti, Danny Infante, and Landon Johnson. It's Christopher Sahusky behind the plate catching tonight for the Corn Belters. And on the bump, it's right-handed pitcher Drake Downing, a junior out of Maryville University, and after this first pitch to Stevens, we'll get a little bit more on the Corn Belters starting pitcher. Ryan Stevens ready for pitch number 1. He takes a look at strike 1, a fastball at the bottom half of the zone.
Downing in 7 1/3 innings has posted a 3.68 with 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, and hitters hitting .260 against him here in this Summer League contest.
Fastball misses just a hair up, and the things even on up. Downing, native to Waterloo, Illinois, stands at 5'10", 220 pounds, a stocky guy out there on the bump. The 1-1. Rope to the shortstop over his head, and it'll be cut off in left center field by Griffin Brown. It's a leadoff single for the Hoots.
Good start for Ryan Stevens with that base knock here in the bottom of the first. He lengthens that hit streak to 4 games now. He's also a threat on the base pass. He stole a bag last night as well.
Has reached base now in 14 of 16 straight contests. Henry Zehner now at the plate. As Cooper said, the Hoots building some consistency at the top of the lineup. The 3 batters leading things off tonight, getting things going. This one grounded off the first baseman's glove. Johnson, that one hits the carom on his way to third. They will hold up Stevens at third. It is a double for Henry Zehner, and runners are on second and third with nobody out. The Hoots are rolling.
That was Johnson over at first base. Landon unable to get all the way to the turf to make that play on the backhand. Tough play. Zehner will be credited with the doubles. That's back-to-back knocks for the O'Fallon Hoots.
We'll see if Hackworth can continue to keep up with the productivity. 2 doubles in as many games, and he has an opportunity for a couple more RBIs out there. A heck of an outfield assist to nab the second out of the inning. Changeup misses outside, 1-0.
Hackworth doubled in the 3rd run of the ball game, the 3rd run of the 8th inning last night. He was stranded as the tying run at second base with 4-5. Bryson Lofton and Andy Nieberge go back-to-back Ks to end the thread.
Working from the stretch here. Closed off stance. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball right down Main Street. Count evens up. First pitch temperature was listed at 91 degrees, but I tell you what, it could be worse. Got a little bit of circulation going right now.
One thing we have tonight that we really haven't had the last 2 nights at the ballpark is a little bit of a breeze. We feel it up here in the broadcast. We got a fan. You know what? We got a fan.
Is that what you're feeling?
Hopefully a little bit of both.
Wind is coming in. The American flag blowing towards home plate. Slightly. Here's the pitch. Bounces that one. 2 balls and a strike now.
That's a good take there by Hackworth, watching the fastball go by a pitch prior and then spitting on that breaking ball. Still in the driver's seat, 2-1 your count.
Downing has his sign. The 2-1 pitch. Rope to right field. That's a base hit. A run's going to come around and score. Brown will hold up the runner at third, and there's runners at the corners with still nobody out in the inning. 1-0 our score. The Hoots getting things going.
3 straight knocks to start the ball game for O'Fallon. It seems to say that they have Drake Downing's number 39 in the opening part of the ball game.
Kyle Byrne will step up to the plate now, looking to keep things going for O'Fallon. 3 straight hits to start off the ball game. A single from Stevens. He advanced to third on the double from Henry Zehner down the first base line, and then a base hit to the right side for Baden Hackworth. That is where we stand right now. 1-0. O'Fallon is on top. First pitch, curveball misses up to Kyle Byrne, the freshman out of Drury University in Springfield, Missouri. Batting under the Mendoza line, 189 the batting average this season. He does have 9 runs driven in, though. Big lead from Hackworth over at first. He is leaning towards the bag, though. This one late on the fastball, ropes that one out to the parking lot.
Like you said, Byrne has been struggling at the plate this season, more of as recently, 0 for his last 12 at bats. This would be a great time to break out of that.
One ball and one strike. Infield geared for the pull. This one fouled off to the Hoots dugout. Nice play by Bryson Lofton. Even on an off night, still getting in the work.
Lofton, a rare 0 for 3 last night with 2 strikeouts. Came up in the big spot, as we mentioned, in the 8th inning to tie the ball game up. That was Hackworth at second base in scoring position, unable to tie the game.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses up, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good crowd on hand here at Carshield Field. Just under 1,600 tickets sold tonight. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there from Byrne, and his struggles continue, and there's a big out number 1 for Drake Downing.
Downing only 1 pitch away now from getting out of this chaotic first inning with the double play in order set.
A tough challenge coming up to the plate now for Downing, though. It's Justin Samard. Enters tonight's contest batting .373. He popped out to short last night to end the ball game. You know, he's looking to make up for that. Runners going here. Throw on down to second. Cut off. It's off the glove of the second baseman, Infante. Coming around to score is Zener, and just like that, the lead doubles for O'Fallon. It's 2-0.
We saw the Hoots get scored on this very same play last night. The double steal by Alton came across for the winning. It ended up being the winning run. And the Hoots using some of Alton's medicine against Normal.
Just like that, a base hit could make this a 3-run game. Second baseman Infante holding the runner on. Here's the pitch. Misses up. 2 balls and no strikes now on Justin Samard. Downing working from the stretch. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a breaking ball that just misses outside, and it's 3-0.
With that double steal there and the run coming across for Henry Zener, that's runs in 10 straight games for the 2 spot, Henry Zener.
3 balls and no strikes. We'll see if Samard's given the green light. The pitch. He is indeed, and he's late on the fastball. 3 balls and a strike.
Why not early in this ball game? You already got 2 runs across the board here in the first. I like the approach by Samard.
Downing, the 3-1 pitch. Late on the fastball as it bounces off a pole right in front of the Hoots dugout. The count moves to full. Three balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to Samard. Misses upstairs, ball 4. 2 men on now with just 1 out.
And there's Justin Samard doing what he does, getting on base. It'll be first and second now with 1 out. One of the better players last night, Cade Wood, went 2 for 3, made that spectacular play, cutting off the steal at the plate there to get a much-needed out in that inning for McCaleb. He now steps to the plate with a runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Runners on first and second. The first pitch to Wood. He showed bunt for just a moment. He pulled back, but it's a called strike either way by home plate umpire Brett Bogner. Wood with the red batting gloves and helmet. Looks in at the 0-1 pitch. He gives it a good cut, and it's sent to deep center field. On his way back, and that ball is off the top of the wall. Rounding third is Hackworth. 1 run's going to score. They're going to hold up Samard at third, It is a one-out double for Cade Wood, and he just about sent it out to the deepest part of the ballpark. It's 3-0 O'Fallon.
Red Wood, oh my, he got into that one with the red stick off the bottom of the wall. A tough play out there by Thompson Allen. He had it tracking, unable to make the play as he made it to the track. And it's an RBI double for Cade Wood.
Tyler Lang stepping up to the plate now, looking to break out of a slump. The freshman out of South Carolina upstate has an opportunity here with runners on second and third and just one out to break this one open in the early going.
Interesting to see no mound visit yet by catcher Sahusky nor the pitching coach for Normal.
First pitch fastball misses upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. Samard is down at third base wearing the red and white Jordan 1 cleats. At second base is Wood after doubling to the top of the wall in straightaway center field. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball catches the outside corner. Lang shakes his head in approval. Defense playing straight up here, 1 down in the inning. Corners playing even with the bags. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off and almost got the on-deck batter, Daniel Darren. He's able to dance out of the way of that one. One ball and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the first inning. O'Fallon leading 3-0 with runners on second and third, looking to add to that. The pitch to Lang. Up and in, and he gets out of the way of that one. 2-2 now.
Tyler Lang 2 for 4 against Cape on Wednesday. Snapped that 0 for 10. We'll take another knock out of him, though.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming set above the belt. Here's the pitch. Half-hearted swing, and he went. That's strike 3, and that's a big out number 2 there for Drake Downing.
Both outs coming via the strikeout, and Lang just fooled on that breaking ball by Downing. Now hands it over to Daniel Darren, who's only had 9 plate appearances on the year. He's 0 for 5, so yet to reach first base via the hit, but 4 walks in those 9 plate appearances.
He knows how to get on base. There's a big hole up the middle of the infield with the right side playing him to pull. Here's the pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner. Good pitch there by Downing.
You're right. You said it. Letamendi and Infante really splitting up that middle at second base and shortstop. Send it right back where you came from, Daniel, and you'll have a nice knock with 2 RBIs.
Letamendi does move a little bit to his left, holding runner on. Now he retrieves back to his original positioning. And the fastball in there for strike 2. Quickly 0-2 now. And Downing is 1 pitch away from getting out of this mess with limited damage. No balls and 2 strikes from the stretch. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball up and out. His 3rd start of the season for Downing. Last time out against Burlington, 4 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 earned runs. He's allowed 3 tonight. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball drops in, just missed up. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to take there if your Darren worked out in his favor.
Two balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to Darren. He takes ball 3. And he's worked a full count.
after the breaker. That's a solid take by Darren. That one definitely missed away, but attempting pitch as the arm side run started in the zone with the fastball and missed off the plate.
He's put 2 balls in play this year, 3 of his 9 plate appearances strikeouts. The 3-2. Breaking ball, got him looking for strike 3. So he strikes out the side, but he allows 3 runs in the midst of it. Drake Downing gets out of the first inning. 3-0 our score. We head to the top of the second when we return right here in O'Fallon.